What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Now, before I get into the bulk of this video, if you do want to pick up a copy of Cricket Coach 2014 for yourself, use the link down below in my description for an exclusive 10% discount. And we can't have asked for much of a better start there. We've gone and got Guptill, gone for, I was going to say a duck, but he did make 5. We are back now into our second season with England. As you will remember, we did win, I think, the 7-game series against Pakistan. We won that one 6-1, and we're looking to carry on that dominance here as we have New Zealand 8 for 3 after 2 overs. And we've got pretty much your stock standard English side that you would expect for us today. I really am hoping that our bowlers can go and get the job done because our batters aren't really in the greatest of form. So we do need them to go, and try and, if the bowlers can do the work and make easy work for the batsmen, then we are going to be in for a good time. I think if not, we could potentially struggle because a lot of our players coming out of, I guess, the domestic break, shall we say, in some poor batting form. And speaking of poor batting form, there's been some poor management here of the bowlers. Broad has just bowled his 3rd, so we're going to change him around and bring in Steve Finn, who is actually quite highly rated when it comes to T20 Internationals. So we do have a very good bowling side here today, with the exception maybe of someone like James Anderson who could come into the side. But we've done a very good job so far of slowing down the New Zealand batsmen. And 64 for 6 after 9 overs was a very, very good effort. So we'll be looking to go and try and keep that up and just, I guess, carry on towards the back end of the innings and continue to take these wickets. And as I said, if we can get a lower total, shall we say, excuse me, if we can get a lower total that is going to make it easier for the batters, then the better, because a lot of them aren't really in the greatest of form. So it's an opportunity for them, to more play themselves in a T20 innings, to, get a bit of time in the middle as well. Finn's finished his spell, 1 for 24, outstanding today from him. And we'll be looking to go and, as I said, just finish things off quite nicely. Wokes is going to bowl the last 4. Again, not really great captaincy here by myself. But if he can go and pick up some wickets, which we have seen him do in the past, it is going to be a very, very good move. But we will have to wait and see with that. Still a lot of time left to go. Kalka Chopra back into the hut. So New Zealand 6 down without 100 even on the board yet. And Colin Munro batting down at number 8 is absolutely... that is a travesty if I've ever seen one. Munro bats at the moment 3 for the T20 side, batting at number 8. What a waste of talent to have him batting down there. But, we're not going to complain too much. McCullum, the captain, he's now back in the hut as well. And the one thing that I think New Zealand haven't really thought about too much in this game is they've only gone with really 3 out-and-out bowlers. In Southee, I believe Ish Sodhi is playing, who is in now, and then Trent Boult as well. So they've left themselves a little bit short there on the bowling front. And when they're only going to be defending a very low total, which is what it looks like, as we've got another one there. Wokes picks up his 2nd, but it is going to make it very difficult. Sorry, Mitch McClenaghan is the player that we are talking about. No 5 for Dernbach, but 4 for 28 for him. He is now finished up with his spell, and we have just 3 overs left. But New Zealand, I can't imagine that they will last that long. Already 9 wickets down, and with Bresnan coming back in, he has made very short work of Ish Sodhi. Only 110 the required run chase here today, which is very good for the likes of Hales more than Root. Root in decent form, but Hales, he needs a bit of time in the middle. Morgan needs some time in the middle as well. So hopefully those two can go and play themselves in, get some runs on the board, and get themselves sorted for this limited overs series that we have. I'm not too sure what we are doing after this, but this is the perfect start that you could have asked for. And remember, New Zealand today are only going with 3 out-and-out bowlers, which I think is a stupid decision from them to go and do that, especially defending such a low total. But when players, like my players need to go and get into form, and I mean, they're bringing in Williamson as a first change bowler. Saying that, he has gone and taken a wicket, so good on him for picking up that. It's actually his 6th wicket in T20 Internationals, and Peterson's actually in some form. So I'm going to bring in Morgan just to really try and get some of these guys who aren't in the greatest of form at the moment, get them some time in the middle. Morgan's one of them, and he hasn't really repaid the favour there. He's gone and held out for 1 off 5. Bairstow's not in form either, so we'll bring him in. Just try and get these guys a bit of time in the middle, a bit of time with the bat. Hales has gone and done that beautifully. Moving on towards his 50. He is 39. With that boundary, will move to 43 as well. So he has definitely done his selection chances no harm. And Bairstow as well, just need a little bit of batting, which is why Peterson and the order has changed up just a little bit. But 50 for Hales, he has gone and taken that opportunity when it has presented itself very, very well. And England, as you would expect, get home very, very comfortably with just under 5 overs left to go. They win by 8 wickets, and Hales, you have to admit, probably is going to... No, Dernbach picks up the man of the match. He was very, very effective. The bowlers, everyone bowled well. And it normally does happen when you bowl the side out for 109 in a T20 International. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you go to my Facebook and Twitter. Links to that can be found down below in the description. Not sure if I went through that already or not. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. We are hopefully going to have the prize giving, the awards night for Cliffy's Champions League on Season 3. Until then, this is Cliffy, your King of Career Mode, signing out.